this was an idea given to me by chat. So if you have anyone to be mad at, catters, YouTube catters, be mad at the chat, be mad at live stream chat, be mad at yourself for not being here. But good meowing, guys, gals, MBs, and YouTube catters. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, Thursday night. So, fun little video we thought that we would do, or that was suggested by me, was doing a ban list prediction. I've not done one of these. I guess not really a prediction, but more of a wish list, I guess. Ban list, a wish list, or prediction for the upcoming format, since we are on the verge of receiving a ban list post Worlds. So either at the end of this current month of August or at the start of September. We will see. Maybe we even get it at Worlds. Who knows? That being said, a lot of new decks in this Yu-Gi-Oh format, in this TCG format, a lot of fun decks to play. And let's see if we can butcher them all. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if your ban list idea is better and you think I'm stupid and have awful takes, let me know down in the comments below. Please be nice. But let me know down in the comments below. And while you're there, like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. All right. That being said, let's pull this up. I don't think all of these takes are going to be correct. We're going to be jumping around quite a lot, because it's a lot of my personal grievances and what I think could go and should go. But let's just start with unbans. All right, unban. Heavy Storm. I think this card should have been unbanned. I can't believe this card is still banned. I think this card can easily just go back to 1. It hasn't done anything in Master Duel. I'm surprised it hasn't been unbanned as is. Speaking of being surprised as cards that have not been unbanned, we had the errata printed of Summon Sorceress in, what was it, Monster Mayhem, Monster Revenge, the most like recent monster set, and we still have not gotten Summon Sorceress unbanned, even though she has been errated. And I think it's about time. Block Dragon Kappa? Absolutely not. The Block Dragon should not have been unbanned in Master Duel. We'll get to personal choice for me of what I think can be unbanned and not be a huge issue is Electromite. I think Pendulum players deserve a treat. Pendulum players do deserve a treat every now and then. It's been a long time. It's been long enough since Pendulum decks have even existed or been a like issue. And I think a lot of it is just Konami hates Pendulum decks and knows that the Pendulum mechanic was a mistake. I don't know if they'll ever unban Electromite, but they need to unban Electromite. And then the final card that I think that can be unbanned, I can't believe is still banned, Zodiac Dryden. Like, what? This is just rank 4. I think if they hit enough of the Ryzeal cards, I think Zodiac Dryden is perfectly fine. It's a once per turn detach destroy, like pop 1. Like, why is this card still banned? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I missed a format or something. Cards moved to unlimited that were previously semi-limited. Pearly. All the Pearly cards can be unlimited at this point. Like Sleeping Memory back to unlimited. It's not a problem. Delicious Memory back to unlimited. It's not a problem. Hell, put Runic Fountain back to 3. Fuck it. Masterpiece. I think this will actually happen. I think you could just completely unlimit Masterpiece. He's still limited for some reason. Shifter deserves to rot in hell. Shifter needs to be banned, not even limited. I think Shifter here, while I'm thinking about it, while you're here, while I saw you, boom, just does not need to exist. Does not need to exist as a card. All right, what of the actual format are they gonna hit? Forbidden cards, I know Die Smasher is probably gonna go. Paradise Smasher is easily like bannable. This might be controversial because I know a lot of people love their rank 4s, but I think they are going to, there it is, the King of Feral Imps. I think this card is probably on the chopping block because of Ryzeal's crimes. They have to find a meaningful way to hit Ryzeal Mitsurugi without like absolutely butchering the deck or butchering both archetypes. The problem is this cards printed this far back or this long ago are just made more and more busted by reprinted cards. or printed new archetypes like Ryzeal, like making generic rank 4s a thing, you have to just start getting rid of a lot of the generic searcher, like extra deck monsters that tie these archetypes together. Banshee or Protoss need to go. I think that they just need to it's gonna be, I doubt they'll do it because they just unbanned Protoss, and I doubt they'll admit their mistake, but this card never should have been unbanned in the first place. This card should have stayed banned. There's no reason to hit Banshee. Banshee also, if you hit Banshee, you kill a lot of you kill any potential for a fire deck. And there's no real strong fire decks already out there. So I think you just need to kill the search target in this case. Is where I don't agree with this, and a card that I personally think should have been hit millions of years ago is this piece of shit. Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. Because so many cards, so many search targets have been banned because of this piece of shit card, when easily every Despia player, or sorry, every Albaz, every branded player just moves on to the next Floodgate card that Albion can bring back from the grave. This card should have been destroyed a long time ago. All right, I don't know if this card will get hit. This is a personal request because I just don't think this card should ever exist in the first place. Number C104, Umbral Horror Masquerade, also needs to be destroyed. The fact that this card is quick exeased during your turn lets you negate a monster effect on the field, and then also lets you hand rip and have your opponent's life points. I don't know why this card exists. I don't know how in hindsight this card actually avoided getting pre-banned before the K9 stuff came out. Fuck Malice. This card is just so strong. This card's just insane. I think this is the only way you cripple Malice in any way whatsoever. All right, we're gonna keep hitting. This is not a crossover breaker deck, so don't be mad at me. I want this card banned. I don't think this card should exist, but I think they're gonna limit this card. Mitsurugi Prayers. The fact that this card is a 3 of is crazy to me. They'll probably limit both these two cards out of the Mitsurugi deck. Habakiri, it being a once per duel, being limited won't be too hard, won't be too much of a problem, but this just limits the consistency of the deck of where they just open Habakiri. I don't know if they're going to hit any of the Yummy or Draco Tail decks yet. I know they'll probably hit the K9 stuff, they'll at least be focused on the Paradise Smasher, but if they were to hit Yummy, I think they would probably limit Surprise, but I don't think they're gonna touch Yummy. So anything else that I'm missing? Any other decks that are a problem? Oh, I forgot. Hold on. There we go. Much better. All right. I don't know if this will happen. I think it should have happened a long time ago. Maybe I'm just personally sick of Fiendsmith in my experience with Fiendsmith, but I hate that deck building is just oh, I'm playing this really bad archetype that just makes 2 creatures and gets stopped by one or 2 hand traps, and then just goes Moon of the Closed Heaven into full Fiendsmith combo that just gets to loop their materials. So I think you either flat out ban Moon of the Closed Heaven. So I don't mind the Fiendsmith stuff in Fiend decks. Live Twins, it's great. Fabled, it's great. I want Fabled to exist. But either you hit Moon in the Closed Heaven to make it less generic and make people have to commit to playing light fiends, or you have to limit Fiendsmith Engraver or semi-limit Fiendsmith Engraver to just make the engine almost unplayable to splash into. And much as it hurt me say that they might need to hit window with what Draco Tail has been doing, a lot of Draco Tail decks haven't even been making window, is the crazy thing. It's still limited by if you open King of the Swamp or not. So I think they would hit King of the Swamp before they hit I think they would hit King of the Swamp before they hit actual Draco Tail stuff, or the stuff that Draco Tail makes. They could easily semi-limit or limit King of the Swamp and no one would bat an eye. because this is at 3 in the TCG still. Okay, and then if we want to absolutely hit the Yummy deck, if the Yummy deck is a problem, I think they just hit like the extra deck options for Yummy. I think they hit Herald of the Arclight. I think you can't really semi-limit it because it'll just make 2 Heralds, but I think if you just limit it to 1 Herald, other decks get to play Herald as a one-of anyways, in their extra decks. It's not an issue. And this keeps Yummy from making multiple Heralds on their board. And while like making 1 Herald is still strong, it's still an Omni Negate. They're not able to like recycle their Omni Negates, if that makes sense, or like have multiple Omni Negates and just like keep spitting out Yummy Snatchy into multiple Omni Negates. So I think this is fun. I think this is good. I think this is great. That being said, what do you think about the list? Or what do you think about my forbidden wish list, ban list, whatever you would like to call it? Prediction list. I know a lot of these cards, I mean, with Konami's way of ban lists and how they don't really hit a whole lot. Although they have been like growing their ban list recently as well. I think the last large one we got was like 16 cards. Not everything on this list is absolutely going to appear. I don't have like any insider information or anything else like that, but I do think a lot of these cards, like for instance the White Binder, the King of the Feral Lambs, the Moon of the Close Heaven, are cards that I can easily see being banned or being forbidden by Konami, as well as like cards that are personal wish lists like Albion the Sanctifier Dragon, and like just anything that's in the unlimited list just has that either needs to go or just has no effect on the meta game whatsoever, or hasn't had for years. But that being said, let me know down in the comments below, or if you have a better ban list, or if you think my takes are stupid and dumb, please be nice to me. I'll cry. But let me know down in the comments below, and while you're there, remember to like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I hope you enjoyed this small little video, as it was my first time doing something like this.
Cry.
And as always, good night. YouTube made the cowboy cry. No, make the cowboy cry. Don't make the cowboy cry. Don't bully the cowboy. I'll come.